my channel. I am Professor Venkatarama, Assistant Professor of English, and I am teaching at Government First Grade College, Gudibandi, Chikbalapur district. In this video, I am going to share with you certain tips and tricks on how to improve your presentation skills and deliver effective and engaging presentations. Well, if you are an undergraduate student of third semester in Bengaluru North University or Bangalore University, this video is really useful for you. And it covers a topic that is worth 5 marks in your university examinations. Further, whether you're a student, a teacher, or any business person, or anyone who wants to communicate better, this video is really for you. By the end of this video, you will learn how to plan and structure your presentations. So if you are ready to learn how to become a better presenter, stay tuned and watch this video till the end. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon to get informed about my new videos. At the outset, let us know the session agenda. Friends, in this session, we are going to discuss what are presentation skills. Followed by that, we are going to know important types of presentations. Then, structure of PowerPoint presentation slides are the templates of slides. And we are also going to know the tips to draft presentation slides. Ultimately, we have some solid model questions. Let us begin the session now. Let us come to the first and foremost question: what are presentation skills? Presentation skills are the abilities used to communicate information to different kinds of audience. They involve interacting with the audience, transmitting messages with the clarity and understanding the mindset of the listeners. By using presentation skills, people can effectively and engagingly deliver information. Presentation skills are the abilities to create innovative and interactive slides related to your talk. Use body language, presentation materials, and time management effectively. Answer questions and involve the audience in your talk. In this session, we are going to look at 3 important types of presentations. Next one is informative presentation. The second one is instructive or demonstrative presentation. The third one is persuasive presentation. These 3 are prescribed in the university syllabus, so we are concentrating on only these 3. Now let's come to these things in detail, one by one. The first one is informative presentation. An informative speech is educational, concise, and to the point. The purpose of an informative speech is to share information, increase the audience's understanding, and impart skills. These speeches often use facts and evidences to establish credibility and are distinct from sales and persuasive speeches, as the goal is to communicate information so that the listener understands. Informative speeches can describe, educate people on different topics. Verbal descriptions and visuals or demonstrations are often used to give informative speeches and analytical analysis of the information that may be implied. Informative speeches can be given to one person, a small group, or a large auditorium full of listeners to help them make informed decisions. The presentation of an informative speech should be clear and concise. Let us move to the second type of presentation, that's called a demonstrative presentation. It is also called as instructive presentation. A demonstrative or instructive speech is a type of presentation in which the speaker's goal is to teach the audience how to complete a task. It involves a detailed explanation of how to do topics, especially explained step by step in chronological order and shown physically using combination of verbal and non-verbal signals. These types of speeches are effective for showing the process of how something works and portraying the results. People attend or view an instructive presentation to learn, and they leave with a better understanding of the topic discussed. Workshops, training sessions, or webinars teach the audience a new skill or procedure by offering specific information or instruction. Explaining new policies of a company is another type of instructive presentation, as well as professional demonstrations, which may be used to teach colleagues how to inform a task, highlight a new product, showcase service to potential customers, or pitch a new product or investors or stakeholders or business leaders. For a successful demonstrative speech, the verbal part needs to be appropriate as well as creative. Move to a third type of presentation, that is called as persuasive presentation. Persuasion is the act of presenting arguments to move, motivate, or change the mind of an audience. It can be implicit or explicit and have both positive and negative effects. The goal of a persuasive presentation is to alter the attitude, belief, values, or judgment of the audience. Friends, many presentations aim to sell something or persuade the audience to take certain actions. To do so, they typically present a problem and then explain their solution using data. Examples of persuasive presentations include business pitches or sales proposals. Now let's come to the structure of PowerPoint presentation or slide. The first and foremost thing is title slide. Friends, start the title slide with a welcome to our presentation. Make sure to include the title of your presentation, the name of the presenter, and the date. The second slide is introduction slide. This slide should provide an information or introduction to your topic. Summarize the main points you will be discussing in the presentation. And the important step in the presentation is preparing content slides or body slides. When giving a presentation, make sure each main point has its own slide. On each slide, start with a heading that tells what the slide is about and then write the summary about the point. Use bullet points to list the topics you will talk about for that point. Make sure all the bullet points are written in the same way and only talk about one idea. Content slides may be about 3 or 4, depending upon the content that you are going to discuss. Let us suppose we are discussing the content in 3 slides. The first slide is called the main point slide number 1. Describe the key point of your presentation, provide the supporting details for that key point. The second content slide, here describe the second key point of your presentation and provide supporting evidence. Likewise, if you are preparing third slide on the content, describe the third key point of your presentation and provide supporting evidence. We have the conclusion slide. Provide a conclusion such as a summarize, a restatement of the main point discussed throughout your presentation, closing slide. In this slide, wrap up the presentation with a call to action. And at last, thank the audience and provide them the contact information. Now let's come to the tips to draft a presentation. Before going to understand the tips to draft a presentation, let us look at the 3 types of model questions. The first model question is draft a presentation on a given topic. This kind of question will be asked for the BSc and BCA students. The second type of question is draft a presentation on a given topic using the hints or key points. This kind of questions will be asked for BCom and BBA students of the 3rd semester. And the third question is read the following passage and prepare the slides. This type of questions will be asked for BA, BSW students of the university. Well, let us know different strategies to answer these kind of questions. At the outset, let's come to the first model question. Let us know certain tips to draft a presentation on this type of question. Friends, before drafting presentation slides on a given topic, it is essential to understand the subject matter and organize your thoughts. Take a few minutes to jot down the main points and any supporting information you want to include. Once organized, ensure the presentation flows logically and covers all the key points. Create an outline of the main points for the presentation and read the content into bullet points to highlight key points or steps. Be sure to limit each bullet point to one idea and use a parallel structure for consistency. Additionally, do not include more than 6 bullet points and avoid using sub-bullet points if possible. Come to the second type of model question. Here the question will be to draft a presentation on a given topic using the key points or the hints. Let us know some tips to answer this kind of question. Typically, the main points you will discuss in your presentation are provided as clues in the question paper itself. Include these key points or hints in your presentation. Ensure that each hint or key point is a focus of its own slide and heading. Friends, on every slide, begin with a heading that describes the subject of the slide. Then provide a summary, quotes, or statistics that are related to the topic. As you write these content slides, be sure to adhere to the structure of the presentation. Let's come to the third type of model question. Here the question will be reading the passage and preparing slides on that content. Let us know certain tips to answer this kind of question. Start by reading the passage carefully and taking notes on each key points. Create an outline of the key points from the passage. Organize your notes and outline them into a logical structure. Create a PowerPoint slide deck with the title slide, introduction slide, a content slides for each of the key points. Add a conclusion slide with a summary of the key points from the passage. Proofread and edit the slides to ensure all information is accurate. Now let's move to the solved model questions. But before going to that, friends, I hope the information I provide till now is highly useful and informative. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or need any additional information. Friends, I value your feedback. So please leave your comments and let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you and helping you with your needs. Thank you again for your time and attention. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Remember, presentation skills are not something you are born with. They are something you can develop and improve with your practice and guidance. So keep practicing, keep learning, and keep presenting with confidence and style. I will see you in the next interesting video. Bye for now.